Well, tightrope walker Nik Wallenda has high hopes for his big stunt tonight in Chicago. Get this, he's planning to cross between 3 Chicago skyscrapers on a wire stretched 50 stories above the Chicago River. And there's actually more to it. Let's bring in our Natasha Fatah. She's tracking this story. So Natasha, tell us about tonight's event.
Well, you can bet that millions of people who are going to be watching it in person and on television are going to be clutching themselves and gasping for air because once again, Nik Wallenda, as you said it last time, is upping the ante. He's once again going to take on this death-defying feat, this time in Chicago. Now, have a look at what his path is. He's going to start at the Marina Tower, which is on the west side of the Chicago River, as you mentioned, 50 stories above the river base. And so walking across to another skyscraper at a 15-degree angle. So that's the first time he's ever done that, walking at an increase of height. And then as if that's not enough, he's going to walk across another 2 buildings, this time blindfolded. There is no net, there is no harness. Some wonder if there is any sanity in any of this, but he says he was built for this type of work. Have a listen to what he's saying.
I train and prepared my entire life. I've done a lot of training on incline wires, but never this distance, never this height, and never done an incline walk in public. But again, I knew that I'd be able to make it from one end to the other. It's just a lot of it is about training for endurance, making sure that I have plenty of strength.
Now, he has done these types of things before. We've seen him do it above the Grand Canyon, pictured here in Niagara Falls, all of this televised by the Discovery Channel, and they're going to be broadcasting it in over 220 countries this evening as the event happens live, but with a 10-second delay, because of course, if something goes wrong, certainly they want the opportunity to be able to cut away. Now, Wallenda says this is part of a family legacy. He, of course, is the latest generation of the flying Wallendas who've been entertaining people for many generations. Have a listen to what he had to say about that.
My family's done this for 7 generations and 200 years. And my great-grandfather said it best when he said, life is on the wire and everything else is just waiting.
So there you have it, a lifelong commitment to giving us thrills at his expense, Christine.
Yeah, and I hate to say it, but I believe there are members of his family that have also lost their lives in certain stunts. So this is, for real. My goodness. I don't know how he contains that fear. That's incredible. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll find out tonight.
Natasha, thanks so much.
You're welcome.